Game starts 7:35.
One second. So, reminder, press the start recording button.
Yeah, start recording.
And then track the last 10 players.
Oh, yeah.
This guy got 10.
Perfect. Yeah, no, I got it. No worries.
Thank you. And you're going to go here. We're doing like a preseason game, so we'll keep track and post results for tonight. But it won't get kind of like prize.
Okay.
So yeah, if you create an account, we'll score.
A different one?
So we got a website now. You can like sign up and we keep scores for the season.
I heard something about
So if you hit register, and we'll keep track of scores across games and get prize.
Oh, you see how many times I get knocked out on these?
I love my quote. You're calling me dumb with 3-5 offsuit? What's up, G-Dog? No children's today? That sign was not for you, by the way.
So it's so funny because I was like, I never paid attention to whether that was here before I started, but I was like, I need to ask Eric when I see him. But like I knew, cause I always ask you first before we brought him. Thanks, Eric. course. With kids or not. I was like, I need to ask Eric the next time I see him.
Also, turn the card upside down.
Oh, yeah.
Acting zone. You return pins to threads. They're available again when this rubs off.
Do I have to put in like my quote and stuff? I can
Just the basics. Oh, you can do it. Yeah. Okay, great. It's a report.
I'm like, I'm just trying to get it done so I should.
Update profile. I think the only thing requires name and email address.
Oh, do you want me to log in? Am I logged in? Am I signed in?
You haven't created an account.
I'm gonna go do that right now.
You can.
So is all this info like visible to everyone else?
It'll be public.
What the freak? I just put my phone number on it.
Oh, your phone number won't.
Oh, okay.
That's just for us. Eric, I'll make you an admin later. And you can create venues and assign dealers and all that stuff.
you going on that side?
I was right there. Knowing Robbie might stay right here. Hopefully right there.
Yeah, her positive.
Oh look, poker players.
I will be.
Derek asked me to. I play tomorrow.
I'm gonna go get.
Play Monday night. Oh yeah, Ron's breaking.
I go on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Oh, push day. That was today. I'm very happy. Pull day. Push day's the most fun.
Yeah, push day for me too. I like leg day. I'm one of those leg day freaks. Legs sucks. Legs sucks. It takes a long time to recover. My leg days have been lasting 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get sore, man.
Every day I'm like, why did we get a second story? Like, we moved to Florida. Why did we get a freaking second story?
Are you website registered?
No, it's a new season, right? We gotta do
I
that.
got a new system now. Set up.
It is a new season, though, right?
We're gonna start in October. This is a preseason game, but we will keep points just to make sure the new system works.
I'll just do this, be proactive.
Eric, where you at back there?
Oh yeah, and the food drive went well, man.
Oh, yeah?
We
How'd you
did
guys do?
100 pounds of food.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Glad it worked out.
Yeah.
I saw a tape like a tape.
Hold on. Yeah, that was good.
Hey, Eric, we're gonna get started in just a minute. Perfect.
I was like, why are you moving?
Where do you want to sit, Rob?
I did too.
I'm so freaking
What's going on with you guys?
No, I've been going to the gym with my son. It just takes longer for older people to recover. Why you were there?
You guys are over there?
I was gonna sit there where I normally do, but it was a folding chair. I thought it was taking it. It did look flat.
Wow. So do you want to deal or play? Sure.
Probably only gonna stay for one game.
Well, then play.
Do you mind dealing the
Play.
second one?
No, just play.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna do about that.
Okay, sure.
If you change your mind and deal the second game, that would be awesome.
Okay.
You can only stay one game.
Got it. Sounds good.
I could potentially deal.
I was gonna say the same thing, but I didn't know if this was different.
It's pretty obvious.
Oh yeah.
Figured out without any instructions.
There's a lot of buttons, but it's really simple.
Because I was just
Potentially. We'll see what Connie's mood is for a second. So, not having a game at your house tomorrow. Okay. I drove down to see where it was.
Are you joining us?
Yeah.
no,
No, we looked it up.
not.
Is that how you doing?
It's not.
Oh, awesome.
here.
Oh, you printed that?
Alright, I signed up.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I was gonna spend $30 on one. I was like, why don't I just have him make me a print? Like, I mean, it would be nice to have the, you know, swivel and move, but like how often?
One of the first things I printed was a little, what do you call it? The spring thing.
So you printed it?
So I encourage everybody to sign up to our new website. You have it?
Oh, yeah. Is this the start of the season?
We're gonna do this as a pregame and register people and make sure we're scoring more the leaderboard for the season. And then we'll start the season October 1st.
Big
Do you want to test out the structure then that I sent? Did I text you the other day?
Really? Oh my god, I forgot you're the first. I'm the
We're
second.
gonna do this. Okay, so this game we're gonna do 25-25. Go up. We're gonna add a 3-6 level instead of just going from 2-4 to 4-8. So we're doing 3-6.
The only difference really is I just started at 25 50 and then chip them after with 2.
And we'll hold the game if there's. I don't think we're gonna have as long as this tonight, but we'll hold the game at 1-2. And there you go.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you create an account also.
I started doing it, but then it asked me for my nickname, and I was like, I don't know.
Oh, you don't have to fill it out.
That's what I said. I was like, I think this is something.
And you can change it.
Like, I was just trying.
It's all changed. Yeah.
And then I like posted it. It was like phone number, zip code. I'm like, is
Yeah. All that's
how much is this info?
What operating system do you use?
For server stuff.
I understand. I
That's
figured.
desktop stuff.
I mean, what distribution?
We're in a full block.
Yeah.
Block lower.
I settled on Endeavor. Which is Arch.
Yeah, let's rock and roll. Hit start recording.
My favorite out of every distribution I've tried.
Alright, C1 McConney, C2 Luke, C3 empty, C4 Matthias, C5 Kyle, Rob, Georgia, Pierce, no
All right. Here we go. Let me start that one more time. All right, guys. Here we go. Hava free poker starting right now. Let's take a look at what's going on. We got the players. We got the seats. We've got. Let's take a look at seat number 1 on the top left. We've got McConney. Seat number 2 in the blue shirt, Luke. Seat number 3 is empty at the moment. It'll be filled in a second. Matthias in seat number 4 in the white shirt. On the side, we got Kyle in seat 5, Rob in seat 6, Georgia seat 7 on the left. You can see her neck down. Seat 7 over there, we've got Pierce, and that's Ellie in seat number 9.
Classic game for you. Confirm you're good to go. It was kind of like the same mechanism. I was surprised it worked.
Yeah, we were
Like,
shooting stuff all
wound
Good to go.
up spring, you pull back. And it's all made of plastic. I think sometime in the next year I might get a resin spring. It's a little sweet different.
on the cameras. Yeah. Yeah, purple your cards. Purple your cards.
The light is on. It might kill the battery.
Hey, give it to McConney.
Here, I'll do it. Yeah. It's like,
Alright, Luke, on you.
Oh my god.
25 to play.
Oh my god, I need some super cool. Oh, did you get your stickers?
yeah, 360. I got an extra one on it.
We are underway right here. Hava free poker. Cards are out. We've got the dealer spot to Pierce in seat number 8. He's got a 10-8. It's 25-25 of the blinds, and you can see a flop over here that's a 7-3-2. It puts McConney in the lead right now with a 7-5. Okay, now Ellie was a jack 8 and he's a jacker an 8, but she folds McConney, picks up 75 chips for seat number 1. Round game action hand number 1. Nice job. McConney taking the early lead, 1575. Everybody else gets 1,500 chips.
Yeah, and then I look it up.
Alright, that's cool.
I was like, nope.
It's like $50.
Yeah, for sure.
Just in case you're just turning in right now, this is Eric. I'm over here at Hava. This is our Hava Free Poker. We do this every Sunday night. Starts at 7:30. We usually will have 2 games. We've got our own poker tournament. We've got our own poker league. We got our own poker points. We got our own poker website, havafreepoker.com. You can go find us live streaming on YouTube at youtube.com/Hava Free Poker. We're also on Twitch at Hava Free Poker. So this is hand number 2. Let's get this thing started.
I was like, don't kill. Yes.
I was going to actually went into an all.
Can you say some receipts? Deb just checking these away.
All right, we're still at 25-25 at the blinds. Pierce has got a 9-8 offsuit. He's 125 to call. Rob took his pocket fours and raised him up. McConney's got the king 3 suited. You can see him thinking about it. Tosses in the call. We're going to find out a lot about Luke right here when he gets rid of his jack 2, and we're going 2 ways to the flop.
You're just cheating.
When did you learn?
I thought you were asking because you weren't sure whether.
Rob's a huge favorite, 61-39. Oh, this is interesting. McConney caught bottom pair. It looks like it's the top. Look, he actually caught tot pair. Rob has an over pair. Any pair would be an over pair, but he still's got it. 74% towards Rob. He makes the bet. McConney folds his top pair. Good call, McConney. Rob takes the second hand. He takes the lead. McConney goes from first to worst
It did make sense after, right?
by 50 chips.
You're big.
Yeah, I am. Sure am.
Being observant.
Not cheating.
Yeah, I think the last time I was like, there's.
Right?
And I was like, I know.
The pattern is like this.
If you don't get reality, go with any cubic. Any cubic. They're also pretty reasonable.
We got hand number 3 going on. So over here we got the everyone's cards. You can see that they threw the RFID reader on their chips. If they put their cards on the reader, we could tell what everybody has. Matias with the king 9 suited. Of course, Pierce has a top pair with an ace. He's reaching down, grabbing chips. He doesn't have the best kicker, but he actually has the best pair, so that makes it okay. Ellie with a club draw and a pair makes the call for 300 chips. Makes the raise to 300 chips. Georgia with the bigger flush draw. Ellie will not like if she gets a club out there. Also calls 3 ways the turn.
I don't really. It's like magic.
A 2. Ellie picks up his trips. And Ellie takes it down to the river comes. Ellie's got the lead with a 2-3 of clubs. Oh, and Pierce says, I'm taking a stab at it. I'm going all in. Ellie makes the call. Trip 2s. Pierce is going to find out the bad news that he's hitting the rails. Bye-bye, Pierce. And Ellie takes the lead with 2,000 chips.
So lucky that a club didn't go.
Getting a rag for that's what I'm saying.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, nice little spill on the table, but we'll get that handled. We've got people for that. All right, hand number 4 being dealt right now.
5 and I'm like, said nut clubs on the flop, and I'm like, great, I'm gonna go broke on this hand.
What'd you get?
I got Thomas Bass, Tom Jerry.
Oh, yep, I had the king's club.
Because I have the baby club.
I wanted, so this, I'm
I
just
did.
I was like, all right, we got the ace.
You should have done it in
I have extra possibilities.
like the off-white con.
yeah, I thought about that.
But they only do the flag, right?
Yeah.
They can't.
It's funny, they have, they actually have a pre-game one, and the tattoo just says, yes, well, this is real, with an arrow. It's a huge raise. I respect it.
Apparently 8x is not good.
Remember, you're at the Hava capital.
Good job.
We like our hand. We like our hand.
So a bit like Jack King. Yeah, we're playing right now.
They won.
It's over?
This is going to be an interesting hand. We got Georgia with a set of 10s. Rob got bottom pair. Matthias has top pair. And Georgia's got a straight draw. This is going to be a really interesting hand. Hand number 4 is going to be one for the books. I don't know what that means.
I didn't realize how much I had left.
Luke's got a set of 10s. He goes all in. Matthias has got top pair. He goes all in. We're looking at Rob. Rob's got to put the rest of his chips in. He has 525 with the ace 10. It's probably not a good choice, and he knows it. That's the problem. He knows that it's not a good call. Let's see what he does.
I
Do
know.
you see these donkeys?
He knows someone has 2-3 right now, right?
This is really what he wanted to say.
Want a piece, Kurt?
Everyone thinks they're good, but no one has anything.
Okay, everyone.
And Georgia makes the call.
Everybody keep your cards.
See if I can
I don't even have a jack.
Yeah, I figured.
Pocket tens?
3 ways, guys. Go in here. Georgia needs a 9 or an ace.
I need your ace.
Matthias needs a lot of help. Matthias needs a king and a jack, or a queen and an ace.
You had like
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're way behind right now.
You need a queen, but I'll be happy that you cheer for me.
Oh, Rob's in too. Rob has 0%. Matthias has 0%. George is the only one with a shot to beat Luke. The river, here we go. Burn, turn.
It's like these stupid
Here's Matthias. It's an 8, no good. And that means Rob's out.
I have like $100 left.
Matthias takes the rest. I think that means George is out. That's a 2-way killer right there.
The second he called you on your hand, I was like, that's when you should have folded.
Yeah, he's 12, right?
Our leaderboard just changed.
What?
How do you call my hand?
I saw you looking at the jack. I figured if it was ace jack, it probably would
Here I go. So you're saying for
There's only 5 people left. Luke's in first place with 5,400. Ellie is second with 3,500. Rob hanging on by a thread.
We have had games like this before, that was like 4 mixed table exclusive. You remember? Like, there was a few times that we didn't play.
It was, I think the quickest game we'd ever had was like 15 minutes.
Remember when we played the all?
This might take the cake.
Huh? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the record here was like 15, 16.
We're on hand 5, yeah.
No, you're not fucking this over under up.
Ooh, we got no picture here. Here we go. Back to the game.
Don't worry, the second game is going to be like in 5 minutes.
Yeah, man, just wait for the next game. I'll take what you used to do.
Fuck you, whoa.
No, okay, good.
You had a shot. I know. George has got George over here in the booth. I don't know what to tell you. She was in it. She had the only person who could actually beat Rob. Although I've not seen a game where you've actually caught a card or held the lead. So there you go. Are you out, Matthias? Oh, Matthias was out. I thought Rob was out. I missed it. Fair enough. All right, let's get back to the game. Here we go.
I don't know why I called even when I.
Sorry, Rob.
No. Great hand.
We're 25-50.
But I called his hand out loud and I was right. So knowing that, why did I even call?
Why was that early in the game?
It's because Kyle.
No, the thing is, I put 800 in. I mean, once I called that, then yeah. Not really. Not really. I would be running out.
No.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Here we are, hand 5.
Queen ace.
6 players left in the tournament.
And I chop it.
Cards are dealt. This is going to be a quick hand because nobody has anything.
Guess I was just feeling risky or
Rob went all in with his 100 chips.
He's like, are you sure?
In the moment with the blinds, it's still 3 times.
Here we go. Let's take a look at the flop. 3 ways. Let's see what we got going on here.
Yeah, that was, I just gave him 25.
No. Yes. Yeah. No, there's a piece. That's correct.
He's doing tricks on it. Look at that.
I was thinking because there was
An ace, 4, ace, Rob in the lead. Rob
How to make someone happy.
can pick up 500 chips,
See ya.
450.
Catch it.
King,
Oh no, the check.
uh-oh. Yes, it doesn't matter. Rob's in. Rob takes it down. 325 more chips. Rob's got 475 chips. He's still in it. They say a chip in a chair, but he's got a whole third of the starting stack there, I guess. I don't know.
9 high, 10 high, queen high.
No one had any. It's all skill. Now play now? Yay! Ellie, want it now?
Yeah.
Good hand. Good hand.
Sure. Thank you.
This is called the Ellie Cam. The Ellie Cam.
She's all by herself on the side too.
Do we need to get everyone here with like their obscure shirts and just get a giant picture?
Or get bad cards, right? One thinks.
Mine, the funniest one people commented me.
6 players, 6 hand 6.
The one that just had vision.
Kyle's the button. That means Ellie's going to go first over here.
Yeah, with the size.
What are they called?
150?
And we think over in the booth, we think Rob's going to shove over here. Kyle, King 9, raised 150. I don't know about that. He will be. He does. He lets go. He was ahead of Kyle, but he's dropped it. Ellie with the ace 6. Makes the call. Let's see what we got on the flop.
Yeah, so we're going to keep, we got a scoring system. We're going to keep track of points until the season starts. We'll have a leaderboard up for the preseason. See a couple smiles.
Four Jack 7, no help to anyone.
Top 10 players.
I check, another 4 comes out. If nothing helps either one of them, Ellie's going to take the pot. Kyle makes the bet, Ellie folds, and Kyle steals 175 chips from Ellie's deserving stack.
Miles was trying to teach me that, right?
Popping it all the way up here. Why do you do that?
I guess that is worth. I don't know. Maybe 25
I was just 25. I lived in Sunset Park, Brooklyn, which is right next to Prospect Park.
Is that where they had the underground tunnel?
Oh yeah.
And I lived next to a lot of Mexican Jews, and I rented an apartment. And I got to go to the grocery store that was closest to me was kosher. And it was a wild experience, but I got to know a lot of folks in the school from fun times.
Okay, Rob's got his suited connectors, suited Broadway cards. Let's see if this is where he's going to take his stab.
Oh yeah.
Luke's got ace 10. He calls 50. Whoa. We don't have Lowe's cards. That's not good. He probably has I wonder if he has a broken queen.
I hung out with the Jews and one of them was their king.
My bad. A cool like slang term that I learned in Hebrew was yalla
My favorite.
We're going to play guess what Lowe's cards are.
It's like, get on with it. Come on.
You're in seat 3. I have you in seat 3. Just put me here for a second. I'll move you to seat 4.
Yeah, so
I can always put it here.
we got to talk to the mic, but here we got Georgia over here figuring out what's happening. What happened here, Georgia?
The case jack came out pre-flop.
It's on movie.
And two of them got it. Luke's got a gut shot. Will's got top pair. Rob's got the jack. Ellie's got the jack. So this could be an Action Jackson flop.
But I don't know if our eyes.
Ellie bets 150.
Yeah, so all the everybody with a jack.
Everybody has a jack, and the king queen folded.
He has a king.
No,
No way. Mo doesn't know how to fold.
someone missed something. Woe didn't have. We don't know what Woe's cards are.
It showed king queen card.
Not for Woe. For Woe,
He is the king.
McConaughey goes all in.
Six, seven, three.
Maybe McConaughey's got king. No.
No,
King 10.
jack 7 of hearts. Makani's getting on his feet. Rob's got him. Water. It's just a matter of whether low falls, he takes them both out.
With his mysterious cards.
I'm pretty sure at one point.
Well, I can't imagine Woe's going to fold anything.
That's why I said he doesn't know how to fold.
He called.
All right, three ways.
No jacks are coming. So the only way they can win is if they're their second one.
I can't ask for a queen.
He did have the king queen. Woe had the king queen. So here we go.
Spade, spade. Spade, spade.
Yeah, he's going to need another. He's going to need a jack that doesn't exist. Rob is in trouble. McConaughey can win with a 7, but it's an ace. It's no good. And Woe takes out 2 of them. So Rob is out. What did Ellie have of the ace?
Ace 10. I mean, I don't think she's calling.
Now I can focus on my 3 turns faster.
I know. Let's take a look at Ellie's face. Let's see if she realizes it.
You have like the newer model or the older? Okay.
Usually she'd be complaining by now. So
What is wrong with it?
I seen it.
The bed just like doesn't cooperate.
I like when you play with people and you outdraw them or someone outdraws them and they go, I should have gone all in on the flop. What would happen if I went all in on the flop? I'm like, you played shitty if you go all in on the flop. That's what would happen.
Did you get a new mount?
I've replaced it before, yeah. And or at least the new Mac. Yeah, one more. You can say one more.
2550. Okay. Luke tomorrow. 2550.
What's the temperature?
I probably had it.
Well, now there's 1, 2,
That might be part of it.
4 players left.
Only 2 years. That just sounds right.
No, well, you're on.
I mean, ABS.
Yeah, Woe had more cards money than McConaughey.
had problems with it not sticking if I had it any lower. I don't know. Maybe we got a shit printer. I never really got that one.
So let's see. Kyle's got the queen 10. It's 250 to make the call. He probably does.
Sorry. Well, you're. Let's see what you're. No, we're okay.
So Will makes the call. Kyle makes the call. Ellie's going to. I hope she makes a fold.
Gotta look at my phone. Ellie, fold.
Kyle raised to 250. My info's bad.
Kyle, what do you have?
I mean, none of them really. None of the other ones really.
Nope, if Luke folds. You're hard to hear. You got to come on. Sorry. Yeah, so if Luke folds, which he should, Will folds, we can get to a hand with people having fun cards to play with.
Yeah, I mean, no one really has a hand besides Kyle. And he was the aggressor, so no one else should really have his hand.
And he does. Kyle takes his 100 chips. And we move on to hand 9.
When do you want to see next?
It's crazy that we've got what,
Now
4
we're
people
at
left, and it's still the first round of lines.
5100. Dead.
We have 4 people left, round 2.
Kind of hear the name dead.
This is our $10,000 tournament
Low, you're 50.
in our free poker tournament. But winner's going to get a bar tab. Look at Ellie contemplating in her brain. What am I going to do this hand? How am I going to take all these chips from these guys?
She can do it.
Representing the Lady Pokers. Pokerettes. I guess we only have 4 players. Queen high is all you're going to get sometimes.
Every hand before this was somewhat decent. Now we're getting into the actual hands.
Supposedly auto. It'll like check.
I don't know how the
This game might be over before the break. Well, Kyle made the move, and Kyle wins the pot. All right, here we go. 10 hands in, 4 players left.
It's a stand for my collection.
I got scared for a second though because I printed it in 6.
The plot's thickening. Or sickening, one of the two.
Well, they can use
But
that.
you can see where it right here is this.
Round and round she goes. Where they gonna get? Nobody knows. Cards are out. Here we go, guys.
Well, I know, I'm just saying.
Ellie with a queen high, the huge. Kyle's got his connectors. And there's one face card in the bunch. Is Kyle going to make the call? Is he going to go for it? He gives it to Ellie, and he says, I'd prefer new cards and fire it off for this one. And we go to the next round.
I can't play Zelda's right.
Playing good.
Sitting on the shelf, a little bit of a different color, but how long is the
So Luke's got the lead. Luke's actually just started playing poker recently, so this is a big confidence builder for him.
He shopped for first class as well. I think the first class like live.
Do an ollie.
You got to get real close. No one can hear anything. I'm sorry. We're getting George's gonna. You guys are gonna get serious commentations.
Stand right.
Here we go. All right, Luke in the 3. Kyle's got an ace. An ace. That's like a monster in this pot. An ace is like, dude. It might be 2 aces.
It's a unicorn.
Yes. Come on, Luke. What are you gonna do? Luke says, "I got a 3-2. That's my move. That's my jam right there."
I knew these 2 fingers, imagine the whole face.
Well, early in his poker career to have a favorite hand. I can't imagine that deuce.
Especially,
plays it.
yes. What are you gonna do now? 3-2. Kyle's got to learn how to c-bet right there. You took the lead. There's 2 players in the hand. You got an ace. It's your turn. You got to make that move.
Well, I mean, he's probably putting a queen in his hand. Probably makes sense.
The range for Luke is too high. Kyle picks up 300 more chips.
5, baby. 2, 3, 6, 7, 10. That's a strike.
2, 3, 9, straight. 2, 3, jack, queen.
It's not straight. It's in order. That's it. Who hurt you, man?
My nectar collector. Yeah. And you heat up the end of it so it gets red hot. And I had an
Let's take a look at all the viewers we got going on out here. Oh, we have a new viewer on. That's me.
Kyle woke up with a hand. Unfortunately, no one else has one.
Kyle with the ace king was going to make the call. He's going to go for the 7 deuce. He does. He's touching his chips. He's grabbing his chips. He wants to play the 7 deuce. What are you going to do, Luke?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Whoa, Luke's got an 8-7 and Woe's at the 7 deuce. No one respects anyone out here. You know a 2 is coming. I've seen this way too many times to believe that a 2 is not going to be here.
It'd be better if a 7 came. We could watch fireworks.
7, 8, 10. Oh, so
They all flop.
1 second.
there.
All right, Ellie's still there. Okay, I was worried that Ellie was out. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see what
Luke
happens.
does have 2 pairs.
Oh, yeah, Luke took 2 pair. Whoa, Kyle goes all in. Oh, my gosh, Kyle, no.
Woe's not going to be able to get away from his 7 dudes.
I've never seen that.
No, Woe can't call this.
I know he can't. Look, he's already
But-
thinking about it.
Luke's thinking of, watch Luke. You think Luke makes the call?
Luke hasn't
Is there any, I know he doesn't have any reason for it, but does he know that? Let's find out. He's reaching in for his chips. He's tossing them in. That's a call.
Just wanted to know.
Take a guess.
I want to go. I can't.
Woe's actually folding, and he doesn't want to. Look at him trying. He won't let go.
Woe's holding on. He has to get runner 2 to win, so he's in trouble anyways. All right, let's take a, I don't even want to see, I want to see these guys. Let's take a look at Kyle's face when he sees the cards.
Oh, good shit.
There we go.
You might be.
He saw the cards.
Yeah,
He
he's
realizes
pissed on it.
his destiny.
Runner, runner, heartless, maybe?
An ace!
Oh.
Kyle spikes the ace!
Sick.
Luke, no! What's the river?
And that's the false sense of security poker gives you.
A 3.
Welcome to our world.
Good call, Luke. Unfortunately, it's not your day. Kyle doubles up through Luke, and he's got 4,850 chips. Kyle takes the lead. Ellie, Luke, and Woe all tied to 3,000. So pretty close game, except for Kyle's. Maybe we learn a lesson about calling with 7-8. No, nobody learns. This is Hava free poker. There are no lessons learned.
You don't live to play another 3 games.
5 cards, I would ever use.
Hold up, he picked it.
Because he's welcome. Kyle's got the Anita Maxine.
I still have my money on Ellie to win this game. If I had to call, if I had to put my money on here, I'd say Ellie. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if 4-3 is the move on this. It's 100 to make the call. She gets rid of it. We move over to Luke with the Jack 9 suited. He got burned with the 7-8, but does he? Oh, he's looking twice. He's going to fold the 7-9. Okay, good call. Whew. He makes the call. I probably would have raised if you're going to play it. It doesn't matter. Woe's cards are better. He makes it 300. Kyle and Luke have the same cards, except Luke is suited. So does Kyle think it's good enough? He doesn't, but Luke does. He flips in the call. Let's go to the flop. They both have clubs. If clubs comes out, this will be a bad day for Luke. Yeah, exactly. And Kyle had the 7-9. 3-6-5, 1 club. Turn is a 7. Luke's gonna need an 8 jack or 9. or a 4 to tie. It's a deuce. Woe takes the pot as long as
Check it down.
they check it down. He checks. Now Luke, if he makes a bet, might be able to win this, but he doesn't. And Woe takes 400 chips.
We had a straight together.
You had Jack 9?
We went sync
B,
right forward.
aggressive. B, aggressive.
Blame him. He's cheating. Bing.
Due to chaos beginning, I am gonna raise the line level to 2-4. We're gonna take the time down.
Okay. Second.
Can you raise?
After this game.
Can you whiz? Can you?
So
Well, you know.
We're not 2-4 yet.
Do you have? Can you whiz? I did have whiz. Did? That's
okay, here we go, guys. Hand number 14. Cards are dealt. Woe's got his lucky Rubik's cube. Oh, I see some. I see some cards coming out. Oh, this is gonna be good. So Woe's got the pocket aces. Kyle's got ace jack, and Ellie's got king 10 suited. And oh, he makes the call. Woe slow plays his aces. Kyle's not gonna let it fly. You know he's gonna raise right here. Kyle makes it 450. Ellie 350 to call. Does call it. Here comes Woe.
Ellie's actually alive.
Yeah, Ellie's got a shot, but Woe makes the call. Does Woe know he has aces? What is happening here? Whoa, there's a raise button. It's available to you. Take it.
Trying to do trappy.
Oh, Ellie takes top pair. This is not good. And Ellie's too aggressive to let this fly. So let's see what she does. Woe goes and Woe. Oh, Ellie's trapping Woe. Woe bets 400. Ellie. Oh, it's on Kyle. Kyle knows he's no good. Ellie's not going to fly. She only makes the call. Unbelievable. That's a jam. I've seen her jam. That's her jam right there. She needs a king or a 10. She's got clubs. Woe's got the ace of clubs. That takes away 2 of Ellie's outs. They both check it down.
That's probably what stopped her from throwing her money in.
Yep. All right. Woe makes it 800. Oh, Ellie makes it 800. Woe calls. Are we sure he has aces? There's no way. I think the reader's wrong. There's no way aces plays like this. And a 3.
I was ready to just break down the door for that.
Ellie checks.
No, I had a Dominic fight out.
Woe goes all in.
I was no good.
And Ellie makes the call, and Ellie joins us in the booth.
Oh, we were rooting for her.
Oh, he had pocket aces. Oh, I know. I'm good.
That's how you get all the money in when you play aces.
Like that.
It never works out for me that way. I'm glad.
Right?
Got more.
I don't think Ellie would have folded pre-flop with king 10.
Or anywhere along the way. Anytime you made the call, it would have happened. But that's just like the worst. I think we need to review this with. If Will wanted to get better, this would be a good one to watch right here. Going. Well, to be quite frank, if you watch the replay, you didn't learn anything from this because it all worked out. But when it doesn't work out,
I showed it to you.
What did I do a fake
Eric, we're going to take a small break. We're going to go to 2-4 and shorten the line level.
so we're going to take a small break with a chip up, and then we're going to wrap this game up and start in game number 2 in just a few minutes. I'm going to put our logo up on the top. I'm going to change the text over here that says.
No!
Yes, ace king. Push it. Lost the person.
gotta take that shit off.
No.
Hey, no 3D printed frog. That's not 3D printed. That's
I was trying to think about what I had in my car. It's made out of a bamboo stump by some little Chinese guy.
Are you addicted to frogs?
Yeah.
I see you want me to. I'm doing good. How you doing?
like I know, like Mikey felt the same. Hey, Mikey. That was the joke, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Alright, gangsters.
Let's finish this shit.
Where's Kyle?
Kyle folds.
Kyle folds. Kyle,
Is that midget wrestling?
Kyle.
Kyle goes all in with his 2-3 offsuit. What are the chances he gets 7-2?
We're down to 3 players.
He's gonna get 7-2 3 times in a row. Go on free for fun.
Oh, wait. When you're down to 3 players, you start.
No, we're down to 3. Once this is over, we can.
Kyle.
So I get points, right? I'm on the leaderboard now? Yep. Let's go!
All right. We're back on. Game's ready to go. I'm good. Looks like the breaks are over. The cards are a-flying, and the game is a-pumping. Popping. I'll say it's popping. We moved the blinds up. They're 200, 400. We got rid of the $25 chips. There are 4 players left in the game. And just to remind you where we're at right now, we've got, I said 4? Make that 3. Ellie just got knocked out, so we've got Woe in first place with 6,800, Kyle in second place with 4,300, and Luke in third place with 2,400. Here we go, guys. Hands are out. Cards are dealt. And let's begin. Okay, well, Kyle picked up an ace on this first hand of the second half. Raised to 800. Luke has a queen 6. They both fold, and Kyle steals 600 chips from the pot, which is becoming significant at this point in time. This is the booth cam, everyone. The booth cam. Hey, what's up? All right.
Listen, the other card said, ah!
That's Kyle. In case you're missing it, that is Kyle. That is Woe on the right. That is Luke on the left. Hands are dealt. Luke is the dealer, and he will go first. 200, 400 on the blinds. Kyle picks up ace queen. Woe's got a 5-4. Luke's got 8-4 suited. Luke gets 400 to make the call. He tosses in the call down to 5-4. He does not play. Kyle, as he reaches for some chips, goes all in. What are you going to do, Luke? It's all in or nothing. You have nothing. Luke folds, and Kyle picks up 600 more chips. That's 1,200 chips in the past 2 hands. And he shows him the ace. Queen's off. So Luke's down to 1,800 chips because that last one cost him 400 more, unnecessarily put into the pot. Woe's in first place. Kyle's in second. Woe is going to go be on the button. He's first to go. We're going to have shortened blinds. There's only 4 minutes left in this blind level.
I was driving here and starting here. Hand 4.
Kyle with the Jack 10, Luke with Jack 7, Woe with 10-7. All pretty middle cards, but this Jack 7 always looks nice. Kyle's going to go and he's going to grab some chips. He's going to make the raise to 800. Luke completes another 400 he puts in the pot with crappy cards. Let's see what he does. A flop comes down. Luke's going to need a 7. Those are 2 clubs out there, which doesn't help either. One of them 5-6 on the gun here. The turn's a 3, so Luke needs a 4 or a 7 to win the pot. The river, an ace, no good for either of them. They both going to check it down. Oh no, Kyle's going to take a stab at it. He actually doesn't realize he is ahead. Luke can't make the call, and Kyle thinks he stole a pot, but he was ahead anyways and takes 800 more chips. Luke's down to his last 1,000 chips. He's under the gun he is small blind right now. And Kyle just takes the lead with that win. Luke's only got 2.5 big blinds left, so if he wants to make something happen, now's the time to do it. All right, a bunch of nothing this hand. All right. Well, that was a big nothing hand. They checked it both down. Luke's got a Jack 5 versus an 8-5. There's $800 in the pot. Let's see the flop. There is an 8. Woe takes it. Woe's going to have a pair. Luke does not. They up, and Woe's going to make a bet on this. Luke's down to his last 600 chips. Is he going to make the stand here? It's not the best of times. He'll need one of the 3 jacks to come in, and he folds another hand. But with that 400 chips, Woe takes the lead for 6,600. Kyle's got 6,300, and Luke's at his bottom of the barrel with 600 chips left in the tournament. They say all you need is a chip and a chair. He's got to get his 10x. He's got to get up 10 times just to be even with everybody else. I've seen it done before. Let's see if he can do it now. He's got 600 chips, and looks like he has more than 600 chips, though. Now, he's going to have to make a move one of these times. He's got a king 3 suited. No, Luke, don't call. Luke, do not call. Go all in or fold. Luke calls. That's the one thing I said don't do. Now he's got to play 3 people. He needs to have the king. Let's see if he gets one. Queen 5-3. Kyle's got middle pair. Luke's got bottom pair. But Luke doesn't have any chips. This might be the time. Kyle makes the bet. Luke makes the call. Luke, you only have 200 chips left. You can't fold anyways. You should have just put it in. But let's see what happens. The turn. A king, a 3. Come on, Luke. He needs a king or a 3 right here. It's a jack. Luke bets 200, 300, 400. Oh, we were off by 400 chips somehow. That's okay. Kyle, what are you going to do? Kyle flicks in the call. Let's flip the cards up. Let's see what happens right here. It's a deuce, and Luke is out of the tournament.
So, in the season, we want to encourage players to chop the last 2 positions so the games go faster. You can play it out if you want. Awesome. Well done, guys.
Well, they both have 1,600 chips. They both have about 7,000 chips. They decided to split it, and this tournament 1 is over. Luke and Woe split the pot. High five. Congratulations to them both.
You can negotiate for these things. You can split it up however you want, depending on chip stacks or your friends or your history or whatever. But what do you guys want to do? So up for grabs.
You're winning right now?
Up for grabs is 25.
I got you. We have those 5s.
Kyle should be up by 1,200, 1,300 chips.
That's it. Only 12 she has like 1 hand. One hand.
So what do you guys want to do? Chop everything? So player 1 and Kyle and Woe are chopping everything. They're chopping the bar tab and chopping the points.
Now 1 and 2. Go player 1 and Kyle. What am I, NPC? My NPC.
Good job, guys. You guys should thank you. And then we can go to the next game faster. What time did you guys start the first one? We started about 7:35.
Yeah.
That was super fast. But if you want to play this game, you're welcome. Good
So,
job, guys.
as chopper, can I keep my chair?
Yeah, just put a total.
Well, there we go, guys. That's round number 1. I'm going to put a little pause up here. I'm not quite sure when we're going to have the next tournament. It should start in about, okay, let me give you, it is 8:35 right here. I'm going to put next
There's not a total.
25-minute break. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can skip to the next 25 minutes, 9 p.m. start, which is 25 minutes from now.
I wasn't gonna sit, or I just figured
So,
since I was here, I would come in instead of making.
just a reminder, we've got a new system for keeping track of stuff, so sign up on there to keep track of your points. I think Deb's gonna see now.
I see that QR.
Yeah.
There's a charger here for sure. Just USB-C, like,
Stop in here.
you have a USB-C charger there?
Anything works.
Is there a seat in seat one?
Is it okay if I make this my
Whose seat
username?
is this?
Put that down there for Deb.
No.
Ellie's seat.
I was gonna say.
Connie. Oh, is it cool if I make this my username? Do you care? Connie is Beanie. No. Connie is Beanie.
Well, your username's different though.
I can make it anything, right?
You guys just do whatever you want.
Alright, wait. I got a good one. I got a good one.
I may apply some editorial direction on the site. It's too easy. We already have more to
We're
write
gonna have to
for.
keep that thing active, dude.
What?
Yeah, but it's cool having it.
And the season starts October 1. Preseason? Just to make sure the score is
Hey, you know what I found Houston last year? Which was a kid's from get all the way to my friends.
Deb's first on the
He
list.
lives in China half the year. Random stuff. He said like some food guy from like
Deb, somebody get on 5 minutes.
2 years ago, he gave me a Beijing, China.
I know. I said such a good man. I said such a good man.
You got scared? Hey, you were sitting next to me. I said, yeah. You left, but man, you would have grabbed it. No, the hands got even better.
They held us back.
You got me. You would have won.
Mike. Mike, are you back now?
This is Mike, waiting on Eric.
I like the pins.
Wondering if we'll start at 25.15. Starting stack to 2,000. Instead, take our chip off at
I couldn't get
free entry stuff. Just like
That's probably smelling.
that's what I've been doing on the nights the past couple of
Yeah.
Can I try that?
We'll do like a time limit on new entrants, so like 20 minutes. Basically, you can late reg 20 minutes, no matter what the chip level is. We don't need to do that time, but I think that's all.
Okay, but can I increase the starting stack to 2,000 and start at 25.50?
Yeah, we can do that.
My favorite game in poker is
I just bought this football card.
wait, my real
Auto, and then scroll down on it.
You don't have to put it.
It's a 101 pre-production.
You can see it, but it's not for that.
Yes.
Why am I getting 250?
I got it off of Whatnot Auction, where it was just the guy ran it, and I don't know if his room crashed or whatever, but he had like 15 viewers in there, dropped down to 2 guys. It was me. That means it had to be me and yeah, it was just alive, and went up for 5. I bid on it. I got outbid. I went to 10. No one went past 10.
How's it work?
I looked up comps right now, depending on what set it's from, like anywhere from like 150 to 3. But Odell, like, that was my childhood.
Howdy, folks.
Yeah.
As in, like, you know, that's going straight to
And
Poker, and I was up like 50K. And then I was going 17.
metal and I think it's used it before, but I'll see. If it's an issue, I'll tell them to put it away.
How's it going? Confiscated. You want to do that?
All right, guys. Me and Will are just gonna shop it.
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. Did everybody sign up on the website? Waiver? Yes. Yeah.
Am I getting what?
Jay, you in here?
Exactly.
I think when you set up the thing,
Did I already?
there's two things. You got to sign the waiver and you got to register.
You have to register that back.
And you can't be within 25 feet. I don't have a rule.
How about that, man? Mike,
I think it's better with the mask on.
do you happen to see a blue Yeti cup with an Nassau sticker on it anywhere right there? Yeti cup. I probably left it on the card. Okay, I'll find it.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
a
it.
big Yeti
They were
bottle
sitting in
with a
front of me.
Nassau sticker. It's blue. Thank you.
I didn't make it.
Let's use the same construction as some other sites.
One of my buddies.
Remember to give everybody chips.
This is free.
See, the thing just popped up for me to claim it.
Yeah, but I claimed mine late yesterday, so I can't claim. I have to wait till like 9:30. I'm never gonna be able to figure this crap out.
Once we have it set up, you should really just add it here, right?
Also, I
Well,
got
no,
this
so I
out
was
of
playing on
the
the
guy was
laptop
selling mystery
yesterday,
packs.
so when it popped up, I
It's
wasn't on my phone.
PSA 10 on the right.
And I was playing his tournament last night.
I think I got
And I like
all my
totally
bottles
forgot
together. I was in it about $20.
Are you trading card?
At the smoke shop I run, my boss is actually really cool guy. He gave me a showcase in there to be able to sell my cards.
Okay, that's not true. That give you a bunch like on consignment?
Yeah. I actually have two of my friends currently that did the same thing.
We had a bunch of I saw you used to buy just boxes of like unopened.
And I mainly do sports. I'm starting to get into Pokemon just because like sports cards is slowly just up down versus Pokemon. It's like a constant rise over time. You know, the value just goes up. But Justin Fields, he has a great season. It's a good card. If it's a shitty season, not gonna do it. Versus a Pikachu will always be worth the Pikachu.
When is this? What area is that?
Friday the 13th is asking me if we can take it.
Bite the pillow.
He is terrifying.
I want to have a fun game. I want to win.
That's what we said first game, okay?
Just so everyone knows,
Everyone out. 5-way first game.
just so everyone knows,
Bite the pillow.
from when we start the season, the dealer, whoever it is going to ask for a $5 completely optional tip. Just support the people that sit here before. This was unanimous between the board of Hava Poker. The board of Hava Poker.
Avocado poker and
Who's on the board?
Who's on the board?
Yeah, the Poker Association of Hava and the Hava Poker Board. In compliance with all of the HFT rules and regulations.
There's a union.
Eric approved that.
Okay, and it can be.
Eric allowed you to have a union.
What? Hitty. Hitty, hitty.
Oh, frick.
All in the cup.
Welcome. We are at game number 2, and it is a full table with a wait list ready to go. Here we go, guys. Hava free poker. Ellie goes all in the first hand. She just shoves. She sees 2 kings and says, "I'm taking someone with me. We're going out, and it's happening." And everybody's folded, and Ellie is going to learn that's not how you make any money with pocket kings. Who taught you that, Ellie? Come on. You had pocket kings. You only get them once in a million years. You don't shove and make everyone throw their chips in. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, well. She did win 200 chips. She is in the chip lead. We've got 8 9, 10 wonderful players just doing a round and round. That's Ellie in seat number 1, Luke in seat number 2, James is in seat number 3 with the smiley face shirt. Whoa in seat number 4. 5 and 6 is Kyle and Yosh. We've got Rob, and then the final round is Rob on the left in the Steelers shirt. That's Jay, Austin, and Georgia on the right with another chance to redeem herself after her last outings. Rob's got pocket jacks. Austin's got pocket 5s. So this could be an interesting round. Let's see what happens. Mike, how did I split the screens? And I do like that. How did I do that? I like that. Okay. Just curious. Well, here we go, guys. Rob, let's see. Kyle is Queen Jack, raised to 250. Rob with pocket jacks. It's on him. Let's see if he makes the call. He 3-bets. He takes it to 750. Then Luke, James is both out. Oh, I made a mistake. I assumed James was out, but James calls. Kyle jams. What's Rob going to do? Pocket jacks, Rob. Rob makes the call. It's up to James with his ace-8. We are going to lose a player right now. And he's all in. 3 all-ins. Here we go, guys, on the flop. Hey, what's up? I'm doing it now at a poker tournament. What's up?
Give me a queen.
I'll call you when we got a break. Watch HavaFreePoker.com. So we got 3 players all in right now. It's a serious run. Here we go, guys. That's Kyle, Rob, and James. Kyle is, looks like Rob's got a 40% chance. Kyle at 27%. And the flop comes down king, 3, and a queen. The turn is a 4. No good. Rob's got 1 out. James has 3. Kyle's about to take 3 of them out. Kyle wins the hand, takes out James and Rob. Kyle takes the first place lead and got 6,000 chips. Rob and James on the sideline.
I don't think we play those queen jacks like that. You're the only one I know that. So a chopper, right?
So we're going to get 2 new players in. Kyle takes the lead. We just lost 2 players. I mean, I get Rob back in the announcing booth back here. Rob left. His wife's here. We do have Wally back here. What's up, Wally? Now, I'm going to introduce you guys. This is Wally back here in the booth. Wally, say hi to everyone. Wally's going to, he'll be in there in a few minutes, so he wanted to make sure you guys knew who he was because he will be in there shortly. Let me get off here and get back to the game. I like it. All right, so let's see what we look at these hands. Kyle raised to 300 with his ace-6, and Georgia folded the ace. Someone folded an ace-9. I can't remember. Didn't see who that was. Georgia's got 300 to make the call with the suited ace and goes ahead and does it. Ellie and Luke are out low with his queen-5. Never seen a fold. He does his fold button is broken. So let's take a look at the flop right now. 3 ways: Kyle, Georgia, and Whoa. Now, it's interesting. Whoa is actually a favorite here with his queen-5 over Kyle and Georgia. But still, don't know about the queen-5 call. It's probably not in the book. We got a 6-ace-2, which puts Kyle in a huge lead, 75%. It puts Georgia against the ropes. But anyway, check it all the way around. The turn's another 2, which gives Kyle a 91% chance to win. Georgia has 0. Even if she catches the ace, she's in a lot of trouble. So Kyle makes it 450. Georgia folds. Whoa is out of the here, and Kyle picks up another 625 chips. Now here's the thing. This is the haves and the have-nots. That's what's going on in this poker tournament. Kyle has all the money, and everybody else has not any of the money. So there we go. It's our free poker tournament. Happens every Sunday night here at Hava Free Poker, and you can check in at havafreepoker.com.
You know, I had a 6 with an ace, so.
Trying to keep the man down.
So you're saying you're folding if I did.
I was gonna bet, and you looked like you wanted to, and then I was like, I feel trappy.
Trial 50. Ben, you have to sit out one hand.
That's fine. Need some time anyways to adjust. Making it comfortable, man. To the side. Where you glasses?
I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was the
I'm
one
not wearing it
with
with
the
the
chain
chain
there,
there.
and I was like, fuck.
I'm about to go like this.
I was totally gonna steal that pot on the flop.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
Let us see it.
yeah, maybe you are actually strong.
Well, all right. Walked away for 1 second. We found out Ellie's in the lead right now. She's got top pair. Luke's got second pair. And everybody else has a hope and a prayer. So that's interesting.
I mean, they are brother and sister. But not in the way that I was like, how to say it.
That's your husband.
At least that's 3 times.
That was funny.
I got the sports inventory in my office.
She does.
Well, Ellie just picked up a nice little pot, $1,150. Adding 650 new chips to her stack, puts her in second place.
You just got here.
One of the bags is also one with it. And there's also extension. There's also like a 3-in-1, and it might be in those boxes. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that was my big one. Here. Not yet. Was that a? What? On the marketplace?
Well, Yosh picks up a pocket pair. Jay's got 8 king queen. He raised 150. Luke with his 10-7 suited makes a call. Did Yosh just fold pocket 8s? And Yosh folds his pocket 8s, and Deb calls his ace 5. What just happened? How did Yosh fold pocket 8s? Deb picks up a 5. That means Jay needs a king or a queen, or he needs to outbet her. Let's see what she decides to do. Deb's over in seat number 7. She's over on the left of the screen underneath the little notes. It's called a C bet. He just continued betting, even though he doesn't have anything but a couple overcards.
Right.
The sad thing is that we don't ever end well when we're doing this at the start well.
This is in the wrong spot. That's why that's where it's
I was telling Rob.
It's all getting really
Mike
bad.
Tomlin has not had a below 500 season.
Everyone thinks that he's a bad coach.
No,
He's a bad
he's-
coach.
He's a good coach. I feel like that supporting staff around him is not up to.
Holy cow, Jay just picked up a straight draw, a flush draw, 2 overcards. He's got 11 live outs. He makes a bet into Deb. Now, Deb was ahead at the moment, but she just couldn't outstand the pressure, and Jay picks up this putt.
Bartender?
Oh, yes. I didn't realize it. Yes, much better. You can see the. Look how crisp the cards are.
They put Africa as North America. Pretty much. Or Australia as Hawaii.
Man, when there's 10 players in the game, their cards seem to come out much better. Unbelievable. Phantom Taxer, nice. All right, so the blinds are 5,100. It's going round and round. Everybody's calling 100. Luke's going wild. Last game, Luke was folding everything, and this game, his fold button's broken. Also, Phantom calling the king, queen. Oh, so the ace comes out. Let's see, they're checking it all the way around. No one has an ace, a 4, or a 2. That means Phantom has a 50% chance to win this. And if he bets now, he might take it down. But he doesn't know that it's hard when you don't have a pair against 9 people. All right, 6 people. You know what I'm saying. You know. River's another 2. Sorry, the turn's a 2, River's a 4. All of them are splitting the pot, so whoever stays into the end will win. If someone makes a bet right now, if someone would recognize that all they got to do is bet, but they don't. Oh, anyone could have just bet that and taken it down and said we're going to split it 6 ways. Everyone's going to get 100 chips back.
I 4-8.
Everybody had a tie with 2 pairs, 2s and 4s. Everybody's playing the same. I've never seen it 6 ways.
Crazy work, yeah.
There was ace, 2, 2, 4, 4. That was the hand that everybody had. Nobody had anything better than ace 5, right? If somebody had a pair in their hand, the board. Exactly. So everybody's small blind dab, Jay.
All right, hand number 7 is going round and round right now. The blinds are 5,100. Again, that's 50 is the small blind, and 100 is the big blind. Austin's the first to go. He's got a queen 10 offsuit, not a terrible hand, but under the gun it's not good enough, not even especially for Austin. He gets rid of the cards. Ellie's got an ace 6 suited. That's good enough for her to make the call. Luke's got an 8-6 off, and he says if Ellie can play it, I can too. Phantom calls, Woe calls, Kyle calls his 9. Okay, Kyle folded his 9-2. I was a little worried about Kyle. Deb has to fit 50 to complete. Jay has an ace. He checks it down. Let's see the flop. A king, a 7, and an 8. So Ellie and Luke both get middle pair. Ellie takes the bet on it, and Luke makes the call. Looks like everyone else is going to fold. Deb is out. The turn's a 3. Ellie and Luke are both in with the same hand. Ellie checks it. If Luke takes a bet, he'll probably take it down. He checks it. The river, a 4. First to bet wins the pot. It's her brother-in-law. Is she gonna make a bet on it? She does not. They check it down. They flip it up. They have the same hand, and they both each get 200 chips. They each get 400, but they made 200. You know.
Oh, this guy's here. Who invited him?
Oh, are you kidding me?
I thought you were serious.
Somebody jammed. Somebody got a car?
No way.
Oh, you're talking about Rob's car.
Well. Ellie's got an ace 10. She raised to 300. Kyle gets rid of his Jack 10 off. Yosh gets rid of his Jack 9 suited. Everybody else folds it out except Phantom. Phantom has a King 7, and he says that's good enough for me. We hit a flop. 8-5 ace. They both check it. An ace on the turn helps Ellie. Ellie's checking it. I think Ellie's hoping that maybe Phantom is going to make a stab at it. He doesn't, so she's going to bet the river. She puts in 400, 450, and Phantom doesn't take the bait. Phantom folds, and Ellie wins a $1,200 pot. She's moving on up in the chart. She's second place with 3,400. Kyle's just too far ahead with 6,500 for her to catch up on this hand. So it's getting better out here, but just not enough to do it.
I was like, and then he called and I freaking doubled up like second hand, and I was like, I'm never doing it again. And I just did it again.
You gave me two.
I didn't.
Oh, this is an interesting hand. Let's see where we are. Kyle raises a 7-2. Kyle wants to take a pot down to 7-2. Deb's got 8. She makes the call. Austin's got king, queen suited. Also makes the call. George's ace 4 is probably not good enough for her. Ellie's got a queen 10, but Ellie doesn't like folding. And Will's got a pocket pair. Will doesn't like folding either, so we're going 4 ways. Ace, Jack, Queen. So Austin's got second pair. No one has an ace. Ellie also has second pair. Let's see if Kyle takes a stab at it. Nope, the 7-2 is no good. And Deb also checks it down. The turn's a 3 of hearts doesn't help anyone. Austin realizes no one bet last time, so I'm going to bet with my king, queen. He puts 500 in. Now Ellie's thinking, did he check an ace or is my queen good? The answer is neither of those, but she doesn't know it. Everyone checks it down. Deb makes a call with pocket 8. She's going to need one of the 2 8s on the river. They are both on. She gets it! She gets it! Austin makes another bet, but that's no. Oh, he checks it. Deb, what are you going to do? Deb's on the left-hand side, and she goes all in. Austin makes the call, gets the bad news that she caught the set of 8s and takes a $4,200 pot.
I actually folded the best hand. Well, never mind. I didn't see her hand yet.
Want to see mine?
I mean, it was on the flop.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, it must be 7 deuces.
Dude, you said there must be 7 deuce offsuit. I was so close to jamming too when they both checked.
You spooked him.
I'm like, they have nothing, he has nothing. 7 deuce might be a good bluff.
Austin gets button.
Right, right.
When you went, this one is way better.
Give it to me.
I was kind of looking, but
He realized he can bully.
You can't give me any leeway.
Okay, I'm going out. I don't know. What I'm saying is, don't bully me.
I keep coming with
Here's another pot for Kyle. Easy peasy. Takes the lead, keeps the lead, extends the lead. Poor Austin made the right call that last 2 hands ago. Bet, and got stuck with a 2-outer, dinked off, and really would have been in second place right now with 4,700 chips. Instead, he's in last with 450. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hand number 11 right now. Phantom's got pocket 10s. Yosh has a king 8 suited, which in normal worlds is terrible, but Yosh is going to think it's the second coming of the Lord. And Georgia's got an ace jack, which is the best hand she's had in a couple weeks.
No, Jay Osama?
Yeah, of course Yosh called. Now, like Phantom calls with pocket 10s, someone might want to teach him to put more chips in than that. That's okay. Georgia's going to do it. There's no way Georgia calls. She does not make the call. She's raising. I've seen her play a million times. And Georgia reaches for 500 chips. That makes Ellie take a dive. Take a dump. Take a dive. Ain't quit. Fold. She folded. That's what I'm saying. She folded. Vanna makes the call. What does Yosh do? Yosh is on the right. He's reaching for chips. Yosh does not like folding. But Jay does not. There's no way Jay calls it 7-6. I think Jay throws it away. Let's see what the flop cam says. Bring up the flop cam. King 7-2. Yosh gets top pair. Yosh's king 8 suited crap takes the win with 70%. He's got a 70% shot to win. Georgia's going to need an ace. Phantom's going to need a 10. And Yosh bets 800. Georgia gets rid of her cards, but I don't think Phantom will do it. He's got pocket 10s. He tosses it away. And Yosh picks up a $2,500 pot.
Their EDM fucking album went hard as shit. No, the fucking Wiggles. You guys haven't heard the Wiggles EDM album?
I did hear about that.
Yeah, it goes hard, bro. Yes. EDM. Look up a 2-2 chugga big red card.
PPMs is what changes it because it's made to keep your body at symmetry.
All right, and number 12, we got a lot of interesting cards going out here. Phantom's got ace 10 and only 550 chips left, so this might be a time to make the move. Austin makes, sorry, Deb calls with a 5-4, but Austin gets rid of the 5-6. Jay's in with a suited connector. Georgia has higher spades than Jay, but she gets rid of her cards. Does Luke play a 7-2? We're going to find out a little bit about Luke right now. Luke does not play. Some people think it's funny to play with the worst card in poker. Most people that do that are called people who lose all their money. Phantom makes the call, does not raise his ace 10. Last place, good cards. You might want to go for it right here, but he does not. And our flop, 9-2-4. Deb gets bottom pair, but nobody else gets anything. Let me change that. Jay gets top pair, Deb gets bottom pair. So Jay's got a 61% chance to win. He puts $300 in the pot. Phantom, it's an all-in or fold, my man. You cannot call this. He folds. Good choice. Woe doesn't care. He makes the call with nothing. Kyle's out. Deb called with her 2-outer before. Does she call with her 6-outer right now? Let's find out. Nope.
What?
Yes, it's that.
Only if everybody comes dressed up.
As the Wiggles, yo, you gotta come dressed up as the Wiggles.
Turns a king. Kyle could have had it if he stayed in. Jay makes another bet, blows out, and Jay picks up 2,300 chips right there.
I don't know their name.
Easy peasy for Jay.
I know their oldest are
Hey, take that back.
Like, there's like a
That kid
45
Roy brought up the Wiggles at a concert. Yeah, Kid Roy's for my next guest. Give it up for the motherfucking Wiggles.
That was different.
wild too.
They did, bro.
I'm thinking of the doodle. I was ahead. I was giving you a fucking good offer.
And I still won.
Yeah. But I gave you a good offer.
Doodle Bob?
You did.
I have that tattoo. I have that tattoo.
Dude, Bob's calling.
Kyle, here you go.
We're at hand number 13 right now. Kyle made it 600 with his king-queen offsuit. Jay's got an ace, but that's not good enough for him. Austin's got jack 10. Hits off. He only has 450 chips left. He decides to go all in. George is out. Ellie's got a king-queen, so she flicks in the call. Luke's out. Phantom also goes all in with his jack 9. Not as good as the jack 10. And Kyle is already in for 600, so both Ellie and Kyle have king-queen. Both Austin and Phantom have jacks. Austin's ahead with the 10 versus Phantom's 9. But they both are going to need to catch something in order to stay in this game.
I'm so glad my fucking professor just put my grade in. I at least got I got a 76 on my exam that I fucking hate this class.
While our dealer's sorting out the chips, we could lose 2, 3, 4 people this hand.
Oh, it's online. It's on my OnlyFriends page. Don't worry, just check it out. It's just that picture of me.
What's a good nursing class? I know your face. I did shit.
Microbiology.
Yeah.
You don't really need that.
And yeah, but you need it for the fucking. You need it for the
I was gonna say.
health science degree.
All right, the chips are sorted, the time has started, and our dealer shows us 6, a 5, and a 6. No good for either of them. If it comes running clubs, Ellie will take it. A 9. Oh, Phantom, who's in last place, picks up the top pair, and a 10, and Austin steals it from him. So Austin wins the pot, and Phantom takes the remainder of the chips, so they're both still in.
We not have enough lighting. How many are you putting? This is it.
What are you doing? King Queen, Ellie? Who plays that?
You.
You're a halo.
You got a bright idea.
That's a bum if I've ever seen one. I'm sorry.
One, two.
Thank you, because I was like, I shoot them all the time.
He said you didn't wish him happy.
All right, guys, here we go. We have 2 people at King 10. Unfortunately, one's a chip leader and one's a chip runner-up. Ellie's got ace king, so that might be an interesting play. Let's see what goes on around the table. We're on Deb. Austin gets rid of his king 10. He finally got some chips. He doesn't want to give them all away.
Please.
Ellie's got an ace king. She shoves with pocket kings, and she shoves with ace king, too. The problem is you only win 300 chips like that. I don't know if I love the shove, but Phantom goes in with his jack 6 suited, so she just takes a huge lead. Woe also goes in, but both of them only have 450 chips. Kyle is out. Ellie is we're gonna find out her percentages, but she's gonna be a decent sized favorite over here. So she's got a 42% chance to win. All she's got to do is avoid queen 10, jack, and 6.
Why are you calling with that?
I need so dominant. You dominated my king. You dominated my king.
Yes. That's good, right? A queen comes on the flop, and whoa, 2 queens. Whoa is still in it. Whoa, from last to first, a decent. Oh my goodness, a turns of 5. Ellie's gonna need an ace. They're both drawing dead. It doesn't matter. She gets a king, but all that means is nothing. Ellie gets from. Whoa takes $950. Phantom is out of the tournament, and Matthias is gonna take his spot.
Ah, man.
I think I bought it off like Sheen or something. One of the knockoff. I have an extra one of those at $9.50. It's black and gray if anyone wants it. It's an XL, but I completely forgot Chinese ones really small.
I didn't win. Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I can't imagine.
Yeah, it's literally, I mean, it's that exact same one, just black and gray instead of
Last night I asked him to shop.
I can't wear it, so if he wants it.
And I was ahead and came back and he came back.
thought it just looked ridiculous. I'm like, you know they didn't even run.
Him and Kyle were the last two because the game was like half an hour long. He was like, shop? And he's like, fucking asshole.
No, there's definitely a difference.
That was literally the worst take I got.
I can't get it.
I was just gonna say, I don't know whether to just.
No, I'm saying is like, he told me to do something, I didn't listen, and then I could have won the hand.
What was the buy? 200 blind, you.
It was like Jack 4 or some shit, and then I got like 2 pairs. And then the fucking, when the hand was like 10 high, I think it was
15 hands in, and Deb picks up the pocket rockets. It's on Deb. She's got 4,000 chips. It's 200 to make the call, and she makes the call with her pocket aces. Oh, she is a min raise to 400. Austin out, Georgia out. All these people are going to go out. Luke's got pocket 6s. The problem is you let pocket 6s in without having to pay. You don't win any money when you win, but you give him 5 shots to hit sets. Not worth it. Matthias has got his queen jack, does make the call. He 3-bets to 600.
Yeah.
What are you going to do now, Deb? Are you going to 4-bet or just make the call? 4-bet. She does. She does another min raise. Hits to 1,200. Luke goes all in. And Matthias throws his cards away. So she wins those extra chips. And Luke's got 2 outs to make a difference right here. He's got 2 6s. I believe they're both live, but we'll find out in a moment. Aces versus. We know it's 6s. 6s!
I folded a 6, I'm sorry.
Georgia just said she folded a 6, which means there's 1 out. An ace, that means he's going to need runner straight. No good. Luke is out of the tournament.
He had a pair. You can't have 2 of the same suit.
Ollie.
Yeah, strong first hand.
Great job, man. Min picking that shit. Fucking, that was a good play there.
And Luke ends the game, and he will hit the rails, but he's going to be filled in by Wally. Wally goes in next.
Tyree taking shots at CJ.
Oh, yeah, big blind, 2,000. Sorry, well, you're right here. 2,000. Let me redeal it really quick. Why do you let him? Why do you let him?
Those were your aces. Your pocket aces? I get like 1 per hand and like 1 per game. That's all.
Never get into a game. It's not a big deal.
It's like getting a royal, like getting a royal once. I've gotten a royal twice.
It's the first time I don't know if you've ever played on a live stream before, but basically,
Yosh will not let one go. He has to call, even if it's an 8 and a 2. Deb's got 6,000 chips right there. Of course, his 8-2 is good right here. He's got second pair. Oh, that's 4, 8, and 9. Oh, no good. See what happens when you play 8-2? He's got 3 outs. The 8s are no good. He's only there's a 3 2s that are left. He bet 600. She makes the call. He was drawing next to dead.
But the thing is, it's Jeff and
He bets another 600. Deb calls. Deb's got 3 9s. What's Yosh gonna do? He bets in probably another 600, 200. She makes it 1,000. But now Yosh, 8-2. You're gonna play 8-2. You're gonna die. Live with 8-2. You die with 8-2, and this is a death. He's thinking, is it good? Can Deb bluff me? Deb's never bluffing here, but he's still afraid it's happening. You can see him about to toss the cards away, but he doesn't want to do it. Is he going to reach back and grab his chips or throw it out? There you go. And you lost 2,000 chips because you played 8 deuce. There you go. Lesson not learned. And Deb, because of that, takes the lead, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. And PavaFreePoker.com.
That's a sign. You always are supposed to play it. No matter what the 2 cards they are, always.
It was only one. He only dealt one out that hand. I didn't know that rule.
Because everybody looks terrible.
I'm just kidding. Like, you got an auction hand.
Everything below 500.
It's just rare.
Give me a 5 and a 1, please, on top of the greens, and I'll give you 1,000.
Wait, does that work for a free tournament? Do you get more chips?
Yeah, 500.
So far. Babe. Am I in your way? It's okay. Little I can maneuver around.
Yeah, so basically now, like how we do the game, we do a chip up break, and if you buy a drink in the bar, you get extra 500 chips. Usually, like, the rule is spend $5 or more, but it's relatively new. It's over a year. No, maybe it's a different location because like that's brand new.
He's looking at the entire place that was on Instagram.
Coke Salon. Coke Salon.
How many reviews do you have?
It's called Organic Touch.
Yeah, maybe this is another place.
Organic Touch Coke Sound. Didn't that give you your phone number or something?
board comes, all diamonds. I have ace 9 of hearts, suit, and then like ace 10. I'm like, how, in what world are aces in a tournament not good? Yeah. I had them like 7 times.
Here, I have it with aces. Knocked out 3 times. All with aces. Make sure that you didn't do it through a shortcut? You did it through automation? Cheers.
So, this is how I did it.
Listen, wait.
Great idea. That'll help the chair get between the legs, like the one that was getting stuck on the other chair leg. You're right.
I recorded myself saying steak. Then I had to turn on voice control. I set the action for the voice control to run the custom gesture of tapping that spot. So I had it open the browser, wait 5 seconds, turn on voice control, play my voice saying steak.
No, that's what I was
Okay.
You can ask any question, compiles it from all the websites.
I wait till
Did
tomorrow.
you use the switch at all? So how do you use the voice control? Oh, I see. Set up voice control.
You just do a custom command. And then you go to gesture and you tap that spot.
Alright, thank you.
Alright guys, have a good night.
Very roundabout way of doing it. But it should work. Until I find a better way to do it.
I have my charger.
You lose it, you push the face
The Apple backpack. In front of there, there's a Type-C charger.
Yeah. Look at my hat out.
So there's something I wanted to ask.
Oh no. I want to think
I love poker. It's so much fun.
So where is the pineapple tournament?
Oh, I show you what I did myself using the nectar collector.
Play online at State. We have one every day.
Pineapple? Really? What the buy-in?
It's only a tournament. It's $11.
No, that's
yeah, I'm missing half the table, but yeah. Fold them.
I've done it before.
The color or the...
yeah. No, and I'm like, oh, that's not.
Maybe a different
That's a long time.
Ellie, when I burned myself, when I first touched it, I was like, oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, Jake's the
Like,
How?
I have a nectar collector, and I heated up the tip to go take a dab, and when I go put it back in, I just accidentally.
Somebody.
Owie, owie. Owie, owie.
You know, I've only ever burned myself smoking oil.
Oh, that,
Take it as a sign.
Yeah.
oh, is that what that's from? The
Yeah.
actual dab?
I had my banger in a reclaim catcher to catch the oil, and then that went into my piece. And I always, grab the reclaim catcher, pull it out when you're done, because it's not hot. Got way too high. Grab the banger. Yeah, these are still scarred. Banger goes flying, hits my ceiling, shatters. The reclaim catcher somehow hits the ceiling, hits my shower curtains, and falls on the carpet. So that was completely fine. That reclaim catcher was almost $100.
Game's on, dude.
Not gonna lie.
I would have been pissed, bro.
Kyle, you're one of the kind of guy who gets money 2-3 years, gets very professional, it's a job, but he doesn't stop smoking, he just goes to gummies and shit. And they start just smelling bad, but oh, probably shit right now.
Dude, if I sold all my collection of pieces and shit, I could probably buy a new car.
Do it.
Like a shitty one, but a new.
Is that your?
How shitty? Like a rice stuff one or?
Real earlier today or last?
Oh yeah.
Is that real?
I don't know.
That sounds like a Kyle thing to do.
Yeah, right.
You have a
I
Kyle?
was I seen it. I'm like, $5 grand. It smells like a lawsuit.
So it's just Matthias.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I told him to come.
There's this company that will give you $5 grand to get their QR code tatted on you.
Did Rob show you that?
No, Eric sent it to me at like 4 in the morning. He was like, this
saw
is
it
you.
today, and I was like, wow. It's like brand new. I got this.
Hello, and we are back. That is the last break of the last round. Here we go, guys. Back to poker.
I pull on with you, Makani. I was just fucking telling this to Ellie. Me and Austin will pull out together, and then he'll look at me and be like, did you buy a shelf?
Just shell that. 19, baby. Let's go. Legal.
Daddy Buffing, no. Jay. Just speaking out loud, sorry.
KO. So getting back to business, our blinds are 200, 400 right here. We've got Yosh is on the button, seat number 6. Deb and Jay are small and big blind, and Austin's going to be first to go. Deb's got the king queen. See if anyone has a hand that they could stand up to the king queen. But Austin, the black's got 9-5. There's no way he's going to make the call. He's going to throw his chips away. His cards away, I mean. If he bet, he'd be throwing his chips away. That's what I mean. Wally's out. Matthias out. Whoa, gone. Kyle out. Yosh gone. It's Deb and Jay. 200 to make the call. Deb, you got to raise the king queen. See what happens when you don't raise? She let Jay in for free to get some cards. Now she catches top pair, but basically she got him go in for free. She bets 200. Oh, she bet 2,000. It doesn't matter. So this is the last final table right here. All right, so we got the final 10 players of round number 2. We're looking at Ellie right here. Wally, who's folded everything tonight, makes the call with the queen 4. Kyle's got his king 9's no good. Yosh and Deb are, Yosh is out. Deb is out. Jay is, he completes it with 7-3. And Austin's got an ace 10 and does not take the raise. So let's take a look at the flop real quick. A 2, 7, and a 9. Jay gets, by Austin not raising, Jay takes the lead, bets 400. If not, Austin would have won the bet right here with the C bet. Wally's in. He makes the call with the queen 4. He's got 2 outs. Jay gets 500. Wally makes the call. He's only got 100 chips left. I think that's Wally going, I'm out. Wally makes 1,000. I didn't even see that. Jay, what are you going to do? He gives away, and Wally bluffs him off the pot, takes 1,700 chips when he should have gone home and been the first person out after the break. Head number 19, it's up to Ellie. 9-7's no good. Matias makes the call with the Jack 4. He's going for spades here. Let me try that again. That was actually misinformation here. Jay's got pocket 8s and makes the call. Austin's got pocket 9s, makes the call. George is already in, so she checks it down, and we're going to go 6 ways.
It's in the green box. It's not many of them. I know quarterbacks. Perfect. You get like 4 boxes. 4 45 packs. And tell Sophie you're getting. Want me to tell Sophie?
Jay's in the lead, but and he takes down a $3,600 pot. Easy peasy. Hand number 19. There's a couple of halves and a bunch of have-nots in this tournament. But you know what they say, Luke? You need a chip and a chair. You know, that's all you need to win a tournament. One seat and one way to place it. So Wally's under the gun. He's in the black shirt, seat number 2. 6-3. Wally, early on, Wally wasn't calling anything. And now he doesn't fold anything. Bo's got a queen jack, so he makes the call. Kyle's out. Yosh got pocket 10s. What are you going to do, Yosh? $1,900 chips, pocket 10s, makes it 900, keeps 1,000 behind for himself for later. What are you going to do now, Wally, that you threw $200 away right there for no $400 away for no reason? And whoa, goes all in for 900. It's going to be queen jack first pocket 10s. If a queen or a jack don't come, then we're going to be at a table of 9.
2 overs. 2 overs.
2 overs and a spade draw. A spade and a dime.
5, 7, 6. That's 3 outs he's got left. He needs one of the remaining jacks. 2 jacks or the 1 queen. 4. Now we can split the pot with an 8 or a 3. Here we go. The turn, the burn, the river's a 7. And Yosh takes out Woe, and Woe is the next victim of the people at the table.
Mine hit me in my fucking head. So.
I know, it's like...
No, that one hit you in the head.
This game just seems to be taking more reasonable.
So we're on Matias with his ace-king. That's Ray's move right there. He goes ahead and makes it 1,000. I'm looking at the cards, and maybe Georgia can call him, but nobody else can. Georgia's on her last 900 chips. This might be the time to make the move. Oh, Deb's got 3-2 suited, which is not good for Georgia, but she folded anyways. It's 1,000 to make the call. And Wally, it's 600 to call. And And he makes it. Oh, no, Georgia, you could have stayed in and won the pot. Check, check, and check. Oh, Deborah doesn't let it check. But Wally's ahead with his king 2 dumbass move. That was a really dumb, and he folds it! Matias all in to call. He does. He needs an ace or a king. There's 5 of them. He's at 26% at the moment. That's George in the background going, I had pocket 3s, and that's me over here going, I knew it. There's a 10. He's got 5 out, 17%. The burn, here we go. A 4, no good, and Matias joins us at the rail.
I was going to throw it in too, and I was like, I can't be good with freaking pocket 3s.
First hand was like king jack and then ace king. She knocked it out.
2 hands.
I hear you. A raise and a call. 3s are no good there.
300, 600. 300, 600.
What he said? Oh.
3-6. You're small blind, Wally. Only 300.
We're down to the great 8. The great 8. And Matias is joining us back here, losing to the 3-2. The blinds are 300, 600. Jay goes and makes the call. Wally hasn't folded yet, so now, before Wally folded pocket 8s. I'm never going to get over he folded pocket 8s, but plays 9-4 offsuit. Here we go, guys. Kyle makes the call. He makes the check, and we're going 3 ways. Again, we got a 6, a queen, and a jack. So Jay's going to take second pair from the top. And it's checked all the way around. Oh, it's checked to Jay. He drops 1,000. Wally's out. Kyle's out. And Jay picks up 2,800 chips. We're 22 hands in right now, 23 at the moment. Deb's in first place, just playing any old card. She doesn't give a rat's booty. Jay's in second, just about beating Kyle. Everyone else is way behind with 3,000 chips or less.
Fucking raise with king 3? Oh, yeah.
Hey, at one point I thought about throwing it in there.
Round and round the cards are going right now. Kyle picks up a monster ace queen. Suited. Wally with his 8-7 suited calls. You might as well shove, by the way, at 1,300 chips at this point. But Kyle goes all in with his ace queen. He does not want anyone else in his way. Deb got a 10-6 suited. First place has the chips to waste, but it would be a waste. I'm not saying she won't win, but it would be an absolute travesty if she throws chips down the drain like this. She wants to. Look how long she's taken to figure out her 10-6. She wants to put the money in, but she chooses not to. Wally goes and completes it up, and Wally's going to join us next on the sidelines, unless he gets an 8-7 or straight or a flush. Okay. There's a drum roll here. All right, it's a pen tap. There's a king of diamonds, a jack of hearts, and a queen of clubs. So Kyle picks up the queen. Wally's going to need running cards in order to make it at this point. 4 of hearts. He picked up 7 outs. He can get it if he gets a heart. He has a flush. He wins. If not, he loses. If this is not a heart, Wally will be out of the tournament.
Is it a heart?
No.
Oh,
and it's a red card, but not a heart. And Wally is the next victim.
No, it was like, no, you said that's disgusting. Oh.
That makes it 7 players left. Georgia in last with 900 chips, but again, she wins 1 or 2 hands. She's in second place.
mom tells me that's how she knows I'm here.
So Yosh and Josh have Jack Deuce. Georgia, 900 chips left, picks up pocket rockets. Here we go. Ellie's got pocket 10, so you know she's going to call. Unfortunately for Ellie, Kyle also has a 10. So, yep, Ellie's all in. Georgia's all in. Everybody else is all out. Ellie's going to get some devastating news. Let's put the camera on Ellie so we can take a look at her while we see this. That's Ellie right there on the left. Cards are down. Let's flip them over. Let's see what happens.
Oh, my God.
It won't work.
Oh, that's what she says. Oh, man. There's only one out for Ellie, so this will be interesting. 8-4 and another 4. No good. There's no straights. There's nothing. She needs the 1-10 of spades. And an ace, and she's drawing dead. Ellie out of the tournament. No, let me try it again. Georgia doubling up through Ellie, and Ellie's down to her last 1,000 chips.
That's why when I heard him say it, I was like, no! And then I was like, fuck, I think I just cost myself more chips.
A second ago, Georgia was down to 900. She doubled up and put her right in the middle of the pack. It's what they talk about, chipping a chair, and she just picked up a miracle and made it. Holy cow.
I love Omaha. All day long. It's like aces. You lose to runner.
2-3.
Kyle's the only one to pair. Unfortunately for Kyle, they're deuces. Kyle's in second place, so he can afford to take a stab at this. Ellie goes all in with her ace 3. Even her 3 is higher than Kyle's pair, but Kyle. Oh, he throws it away! Kyle does not want Ellie getting back to this tournament. He throws it away. Yosh releases Deb. Toss it away, and Jay, 400 more to make the call. He goes ahead and does it, so we're going to go Queen 4 versus Ace 3. 57 to 43%. Ellie's a 3-2 favorite over here, but holy moly. Let's see if she can hold on or if Ellie's going to be the next victim. Jack of diamonds, king, jack. Jay's going to need a queen or a 4 to take Ellie out of the tournament. It's a 10. That means an ace or a 9. An ace or a 9 or a 4. There's 9 of them. 26%. The burn. The river. Ellie's ace plays, and she doubles up. She wins $2,300, and she's out of the doghouse for a moment.
Wanted to call just because it was either him. At 2s.
26 hands in, and 7 players remain. Well, I could see all 7. Oh, Deb picks up a real hand, but everybody else has got basically nothing. Deb, raise this, Deb. Deb, do not let Austin in with that ace-6. Raise it, Deb.
Oh, you're playing 4
Nope, let them both in.
I'm like, I can totally win now that I get more cards.
2 kings and a 4. No good for anyone. Deb's in the lead. But watching her play a million times, this is a check, and she bets it. Easy peasy. Takes them both out of the oh! Austin says, I have an 8-6, but I have no choice. He flips his cards over. He finds out they're both live. There are 4 outs left for Austin, 20% chance. He's got 2 cards. Let's see what he can do. A 4, a king, a 4, or an 8, or a 6. Or Austin's the next one. No, it's an 8! It's an 8! And all Deb had to do was raise, and she would have got him out of the pot. Instead of winning 1,000 chips, she loses 2,300. $4,000 right in front of Austin now puts him in solid third, fourth place.
Honey, I don't think that I would love to play.
Fifth place. Oh, no, that's not it.
She's like, what are you talking about? I totally can get there. You're the guy I hate.
We should, you know what we should do? Have a two-person Omaha. We should.
What's the difference?
A two-person Omaha. Yeah.
What is Omaha? You play with a different amount of cards?
You get four cards. You have to use two in your hand. So like if there's a like full house on the board.
So you get dealt four and you pick the best two you want.
Yeah, and every street it can change. You don't. It's not like pineapple where you get rid of one. It's like you have
So this is interesting. At 600 to make the call, but nobody has anything. Austin's got a 5-3. Not even he'll play it. Everyone's out, and Georgia wins. Picks up some blinds.
Hear me out, right? Team Pineapple, and we just watch the teams argue with each other and which one to discard.
So the board came 10, 6, 6. So like if I had a 6 in my hand.
I get it. That's a easy concept.
No, just.
Georgia picks up an ace-queen. 2,700 chips. Jay's out. Austin gone. Georgia, it's up to you. I'm not sure what that is. She looks like she's small blind, but
If that's men's hand, 7-2 is a better hand.
she goes all in. What are you going to do, Ellie? You're going to go all in? You're going to fold? The dealer doesn't let her make a ticket choice. He takes her cards. It's up to Deb. Deb's got queen 4. She would be a massive underdog. It's 80-20. She's only a 20% chance to win the pot if she makes the call. She does not, and Georgia wins the pot and picks up 1,200 new chips. Now, Georgia's in third place right now. One double up and she's winning. And a minute ago, she was on the rails, back against the wall. What? Kyle's got an ace-7 suited. Jay's got ace-10, makes it 1,600. Ellie's got to go all in one of these times. Is her jack-8 suited enough? She looks again and tosses them away. Kyle's got ace-7 suited. He's already in for 800. He calls. He will not like to see an ace. He might be right against the 7. That's what he needs. Jay goes all in. Is Kyle going to make the call? Kyle's not going to do it. He's ready to fold it away. Don't do it, Kyle. Make the call. He doesn't. He releases. Oh, no, he shows his hand and flips him away. Does Jay show him that he would have won?
Whoa. Just because we even it out.
Put your hand up to the camera so you know where to stop. Yeah, look at that one back.
Kyle, you got scared off. I would have also, but I won't tell him that. All right, so here we go. Ellie's going to be on the button. Deb's going to be under the gun. Blinds are 400, 800. Deb does not like throwing her cards away. At 800 to make the call, but this time she tosses it away. Jay with a king 10 suited makes the call. I can't see who that was. Just tossed away pocket 3. He's probably a good choice, but I might have made the call. And Yosh checks it. So here we go. Flop. King 10 versus Jack 7. Jay picks up a top pair. Yosh has 2 outs at the moment. If you saw Yosh, that's the look of what can I do to win this pot? Look at my cards again and get rid of them and hope I get better ones next time. That's the only option for Yosh, and he does. You ever get the feeling that you're talking to yourself? Here's the thing. I don't care.
Like, she's good at, like,
Well, and number 31. 31!
Oh, that's going to be a good card. It flipped over the chips.
Immediately, every time I walk into work, my nose is running for about an hour. My eyes are watering, I'm crying.
Deb, who's calling everything, gets legit hand. It's up to Jay, Austin, Georgia, Ellie, Kyle. None of them can make a call. Not Yosh can't even make the call. But Yosh does not want to give that up. He's already in for the small blind. He's in for 400. He calls and Deb checks her pocket queens. Deb, you're in first place. Oh my God! This is not good for Yosh. He's got 1,300 chips left and Deb hits a set. He goes all in. Easy call for Deb. I'm not even waiting. I'm going to mark Yosh as the next one out of the tournament. And it is drawing dead. Three is 7, and nothing is out there that is available for him. And Deb makes Yosh the next victim. That's Austin. Austin's the black shirt on the right. He's under the gun. Some people have some decent hands here. Playable anyways. Oh, he's got pocket 6s, 1,300 chips. And she puts him in the middle. Deb's got ace 9 and all the chips in the world. She makes the call, and Jay, it's an easy call for Jay. 900 more. There's 3,900 in the pot. A 4, 8, and a 4. LE 6s are good. At the moment, anyways. She's got a 55% chance to win. A 7 comes out. No good to anyone. Ellie moved up to 72%. Deb, why did you bet Deb? Interesting. I hope I want to see Jay's face when a jack comes. I'm moving back up to the Jay camera just in case a jack comes. Three, no good. Ellie wins and takes the $3,900 pot and moves herself out of the bottom. Into second from the bottom. Ouch, there was no reason for Deb to bet there. If a jack or a king came, you can move up on the leaderboard.
You have a really good Linkin Park tribute at Terra.
Dude, like the kids, one day, I was like, I always listen to Linkin Park when I'm cleaning, and they were like, that's why you always yell at us.
This is 6 players with no cards whatsoever.
Yeah, no, they're tribute band.
I mean, Jay's got a queen 9, but he might as well make the suit. They are suited, so he makes the call. Austin calls. Deb calls everything. 7-2 suited as well. Jay picks up a queen, and Deb has bottom pair.
Outside or inside?
Jay is not scared to be aggressive. That's 900 chips or 1,400 chips. This is Austin tossing his cards in. The Austin tossing his cards noise sounds like, oops, what am I talking about? He makes the call. He's got 13% chance. Why the hell not?
The biggest commitment I did.
I'll let you do it because you barely have anything left. But for future reference, you have to either put all your chips out at once. Like, because what you did here is a call. Like, that's a call. But I realize what you're doing. But like, if you go to a casino, they're going to make you just call. 2,900 death.
Austin goes all in.
The biggest commitment I did.
Deb, 7-2. She's got bottom pair. Two people are in. Good call. Jay makes the call with top pair. Austin's going to flip his cards up. Austin's trying to get the hell out of there, and it's just not working for him. He needs a king, or he will get his wish come true. There are three of them out there. 15% chance at this moment in time. A deuce. Can he do it? Here we go. Last chance. 8%. The burn, the turn. A jack. And no good. And Jay takes out Austin.
You know, that biggest commitment is starting your hands.
So there are 5 people left in this tournament. Jay's got a commanding lead, 11,000. Kyle and Deb are at 6,100, and Georgia and Ellie at 3,900, 4,000. So we got 4,600 and 11,000. But again, any one of them wins a hand, they're in the lead. So it's on Ellie. Ellie's got the 3-2. Ellie sometimes makes a move with 3-2, but probably not this late in the tournament. Georgia's got a jack 4. Georgia's disciplined enough to make this fold. But Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
Jay's got the ace queen.
Yeah, Jay.
Georgia is not disciplined enough to make the fold. She actually calls it. Jay bet 1,600. Nobody else has anything, so they're in trouble. But Deb calls. That's going to make Jay nervous. She checks. Jay's not going to check. Jay's going to check. Oh, an ace. Oh, he can take her out of the tournament. Deb's going to make a bet right here. Jay's going to be a little nervous because she called that last bet. Oh, she calls all in. He calls. And Deb, who was winning the whole time, is going home.
I shouldn't have. If it was a 2-7, I'm like 2-7 never wins.
And then there were 4. There was Jay, and then there's everybody else. Jay's got 18,000 chips, 3 times as many as Kyle, and 4.5 times as many as Georgia and Ellie, but that doesn't matter. You're in the tournament. You can still play. You can still win. Kyle's going to be under the gun. Let's take a look at what's going on around the table. We've got 4 players. And no cards. There's going to be some action here. Georgia's got the ace-4 suited. Kyle's got ace-jack. Jay's got king-10. Kyle goes all in. That could put a tough call to Jay because that's a tough call to make right there. Georgia all in to make the call. She's got ace-4 suited. It's the best hand she's had all day, and she does make the call. Ellie's got to go all in, but she doesn't. It's going to be ace-jack for ace-4. If Georgia wins, she moves up to second place. If Kyle's win, she moves out of the tournament. Let's see if she can get a club in this. There's one. There's two. She needs a 4 or a club, and there are a bunch of them. She's got 12 outs. As a matter of fact, she's favored in this hand. There's a queen. She just dropped down to 40%, but she picked up a shit ton of outs. A 9, a 4, a 2, a king, anything. Here we go. It's the club, and Georgia doubles up. And Kyle drops down to 3,500. Georgia moves into second place. It is for real. I don't know what that means.
Keep going on the hand. I hit the back button for no reason. I'm pretty sure that just fucked everything up. Hold on. Oh, it showed up the wrong screen on here. I was like, how do we get out of it? Sorry.
Oh. Click the dealer on the app. It popped up on here in the wrong screen, so I was like, oh, I guess it's a back arrow. I'll click back and get out of it. Nope. All right. That's called user error on the announcer's part. I don't know why they let this guy have control. I'll tell you that. I just want to make the calls, talk out loud, and be the guy. But instead, I pushed the button, and there we go. Tells me I have control of the graphics. I just normally don't have this running. Usually something. Donnie's here! Go throw him now. Okay, guys, we got Kyle and Ellie. Ellie went all in. Kyle needs 700 to make the call. He does. Ellie catches a 10. You hear him moaning in the background. Kyle needs an ace or a 9. A 4. Here we go, guys. Last chance for Kyle. 12% chance to stay in the tournament, or he's the next one out. A king, an ace, or a 9. He catches the ace. He catches it, and Ellie, oh no, got ripped off. And Ellie's out of the tournament. It was Ellie that was on the line, and Ellie is out of the tournament.
We're just going to fold on Georgia. Fuck you, Jay.
So we got Kyle, Jay, and Georgia. 3 people left in here. Georgia's got the king 8. And Jay gets an easy 800 chip, sits on to the next hand.
Ellie, Georgia wants Rob to come play the tournament for her.
I'm in 2 tournaments.
The one on her phone.
George is on the computer, found out she has a. Georgia is concerned she's towards the end of the computer, so she's calling Ellie to sub in for her to finish this tournament. We might get Rob over there to sub for. Anyways, Kyle goes all in with the queen 9. Jay's got ace queen. So Kyle makes the call. Jay makes the call. Ace Queen versus Queen 9. Here we go, guys. Let's see what goes on. See if Kyle can catch a 9 and stay in the tournament.
Folding queens pre-flopping you had made, bro.
2, 3, 9. Kyle catches it. Jay's going to need an ace to stay in the tournament. 7, not enough. One more shot, 7% chance. All 3 aces are live. Burn. It's the ace. And Kyle takes a seat on the side.
Yo, wasn't that the ace of spades that fucking...
They gave him a shot of life, and he died at the jaws of it. Well, we got 2 players left, Jay and Georgia. Georgia's got 5,000 chips, and Jay has a bajillion. There's another screen that I usually have, not this one. You know what I'm talking about? I usually don't access this. Usually it's something on the chips they have. It's like the dealer hand, the dealer stuff. Okay. Yeah. I don't have access to it. I mean, I have access to it, but I don't use it. This isn't usually on the screen. So Georgia went all in, and Jay made the call. Jack 9 versus King 6. If Jay gets a king or a 6, this is over. Georgia needs a jack or a 9, and she gets it. Jay's going to need one of the final kings. There are 3 of them left in the deck. There's the 8. Last chance for Jay, or else Georgia's going to double up with 8,800 chips. He'll still be leading her by 3x, but not enough unless it's a king. It's not, and Georgia doubles up once again. 8,800 chips going her way right now. Jay's still got 22,000 chips, but... Yeah. Okay, I know, but... okay. Usually. I'm pretty sure. I don't, because I don't touch this.
No.
Maybe I'm just...
You guys are doing it backwards.
We did it wrong, yeah. Because he completed and then
I know this is the dealer stuff, but normally I have backwards. It's picking up the name and how many chips they have.
It's fine, just play it as it is now.
There's only 2 players, so you're used to calling seeing that. But in small blind, it's Jordan.
I'm going to leave it on this screen the whole time. We'll get the flops by what it tells us to. George's got a 9-2. Jay's got king, jack. She folds. Let's see the next hand.
You want to chop before the game starts.
I mean, I don't know what chopping
I don't either, but I'm trying mine to chop.
And they chopped it down. They're going to work it all out. Guys, thank you very much. Hava Free Poker every Sunday night right here at Hava, Kava, Hava Free Poker. Come and join us next week. Win free bar tab. Party it up with all the people you see here and beat them at the game.